In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 11, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. New Orleans Pelicans versus Boston Celtics. This Wednesday, the New Orleans Pelicans will travel to Boston to take on the Boston Celtics. Tip-off will be inside TD Garden. This will be the second time that these two teams have matched up this season, as the Celtics won the first matchup, 117-109. The Pelicans are coming into this one after defeating the Washington Wizards, 132-112. They showed up on both ends of the court, as they will have to stay efficient in this one if they want to challenge Boston on the road. The Celtics are entering this game after defeating the Chicago Bulls, 107-99. Boston looked great on the defensive end of the court, as they will have to continue applying pressure if they want to stay hot at home. Looking at the betting trends, the Pelicans are 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 road games, 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games against a team with a winning record, and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games following a win of more than 10 points. The Celtics are 11-5 against the spread in their last 16 games against a team with a winning record, and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 4-0 in the last 4 meetings overall, and the under is 15-6 in the last 21 meetings in Boston. The Pelicans will again be without Zion Williamson and Brandon Ingram, while Herbert Jones is listed as doubtful. The Celtics are keeping eyes on Robert Williams and Marcus Smart, who are both questionable for this one. New Orleans' last 4 losses have come at the hands of Philadelphia, Memphis, Dallas, and Brooklyn, all playoff contenders, but an average margin of 10 points per game. 3 of those were road games, where they are 8-11 against the spread on the year and 1-3 against the spread in their last 4 road games. When these two first met back in mid-November, the Celtics were -3 favorites on the road and won by 8. It was their 3rd straight win against the spread against New Orleans and 6th in their last 9. However, the Pelicans' recent schedule has been tougher, which I believe will give them a slight edge coming into this game. They have shot better and scored slightly more than the Celtics over the last 5 games, and that's even with 3 losses. Boston's defense is either hit or miss, and they have hit twice in their last 3 games, so I have a feeling they miss tonight, especially as Williams gets to rest, though I'm not going as far as to say that the Pelicans can win this one straight up. But they look great in their last game, and I believe that they can keep this one to single digits if McCollum has a big game. So the New Orleans Pelicans to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. We have 2 of the most potent offenses in the league going toe-to-toe in this one. DunksandThrees.com ranks Boston tops in adjusted offensive rating, and the Pelicans rank 7th. Combined, the 2 have averaged 232 points per game over their last 5 games, even though both teams were scoring under their averages. That is an excellent sign for where we are learning. Together, these teams average 84.9 made field goals per game. New Orleans has had 24 of their games go over this season, including 3 of their last 5. Boston has seen 21 of their games hit the over, and they too have had 3 of their last 5 land that way. Strap in, this could be a very high scorer. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Indiana Pacers versus New York Knicks. This Wednesday, the Indiana Pacers will travel to New York to take on the New York Knicks. Tip-off will be inside Madison Square Garden. This will be the second time that these two teams match up, as the Knicks won their first meeting, 109-106. The Pacers are coming into this one after defeating the Charlotte Hornets, 116-111. They look great on the defensive end of the court, as they force the Hornets to shoot 33.3% from behind the arc. They will need to continue contesting shots if they want to challenge the Knicks on the road. The Knicks are entering this matchup after falling to the Milwaukee Bucks, 111-107. They struggled on the offensive end of the court, as they only shot 38% from the field. New York will need to be more efficient in this one if they want to challenge the Pacers at home. Looking at the betting trends, the Pacers are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 road games, 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games against a team with a winning record, and 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The Knicks are 1-5 against the spread in their last last 6 home games, 5-2 to 1 against the spread in their last 8 games against a team with a winning record, and 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games following an against the spread loss. Head-to-head, the under is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings overall. The Pacers are 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in New York, and the Pacers are 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 meetings overall. The Pacers are keeping eyes on T.J. McConnell and Aaron Nesmith, who are both questionable here, while the Knicks have listed R.J. Barrett as questionable for this one. The Pacers have been quietly playing some of their best basketball of the season, but it was the Knicks who won the first meeting between these teams this season. The New York Knicks, I guess, are going to get the benefit of the doubt because they're at home, but they've been inconsistent as all hell. The Indiana Pacers have quietly won 8 of their last 10 games, and while it's clear oddsmakers don't believe in them still, they're playing well, and they only lose in the underdog role by an average of 2 points. The Pacers have the advantage of an extra day's rest as they haven't played since Sunday. Indiana has also been playing some great basketball as of late, and add in the fact that New York struggles at home and that we're getting free points with the team in better form. The Indiana Pacers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The last couple of games for Indiana have been surprisingly low scoring versus Portland and Charlotte. It shouldn't be the case in tonight's game. The odds makers have set the projected total at around 230 points, so they too are expecting a high scoring game. The total has gone over in 8 of 11 for the Knicks and in 5 of 7 for the Pacers. At MSG, the Knicks are 12-9 on the over-under record this season. Getting back Barrett should help on the offensive end, especially in the three-point department where he takes around 5 attempts per game. A high pace generally favors the Pacers. They've gone over in 4 of 5 games versus East teams. Let's back the points in this one. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. San Antonio Spurs versus Memphis Grizzlies. The San Antonio Spurs and Memphis Grizzlies meet Wednesday in NBA action at the FedEx Forum. The San Antonio Spurs have lost 6 of their last 8 games. The Memphis Grizzlies have won 7 straight games. Looking at the betting trends, the Spurs are 5-11 against the spread in their last 16 road games, 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games against a team with a winning record, and 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games overall. The Grizzlies are 35-15 against the spread in their last 51 home games, 9-4 against the spread in their last 14 games following a win, and 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The Spurs could be shorthanded once again as Keita Bates-Diop and Keldon Johnson are both questionable, while the Grizzlies have ruled out Brandon Clark for this one. The Memphis Grizzlies obviously have the ability to blow the doors off here, but this is also the second time these teams play this week, and you have to ask yourself just how motivated the Grizzlies actually are. It's also not easy to beat up on the same team twice in a short span. The line is quite hefty for this one, which isn't too surprising as I don't see the Grizzlies losing this one, but they weren't able to put away the Spurs on Monday, and I believe that we're going to see more of the same in this one as the Spurs hang around and get the backdoor cover. This is just a massive line, and the Grizzlies could be looking forward to a mini break, considering they don't play again until Saturday. So the San Antonio Spurs to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. These two teams have played twice already this season, with their games averaging 240 points as Memphis has gone for an average of 122.5 points per game. Memphis, meanwhile, is 18-20-2 in hitting the over, but San Antonio is 23-16-2 as their defense is a big reason for their games going past the total marks. As well, the Grizzlies are playing at a pace of 102.7, which ranks 9th, while San Antonio plays at a pace of 102.2, which ranks 11th. So expect another fast-paced game. Finally, in the Spurs' last 10 games, the games are averaging 240 points per game, while Memphis' last 10 games are averaging 231 points per game. With how good Memphis' offense is and how bad San Antonio's defense is, I see a high-scoring affair in this one. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.